So today we got the SONY WB700s.
Cut. That's not how you say it.
Oh, that's not how you say it?
It's the WF-XB700s.
Okay, let's run it back. Today we got the SONY WX700s.
Cut.
Oh, messed up again?
Wrong again. WF-XB700s.
All right, do it one more time. I got it. Okay, so we got the SONY WF-B700s.
Cut.
What? We're not.
You know what? We'll just double it in.
We got the
SONY WF-XB700s earbuds with extra bass.
Who names this stuff anyways?
You want to see some love? It's Love Day. I'm sure people love out here on the court.
What's going on YouTube? Nicholas here with Tech Love TV, but we don't discriminate and we believe all tech deserves some love. Okay, so as you heard from the debacle of these are the SONY WF-XB700s, and they really emphasize extra bass all the way around this box. Hold up. Before I continue this video, I just want to send a huge shout out to Techscore for sponsoring this video. I know you're thinking to yourself, hey Nicholas, what is Techscore? Well, I'm glad you asked. Techscore is a site that rewards you for buying the tech that you were already going to buy anyways, by earning cashback points that can be redeemed for gift cards and daily prizes. Okay, so now at this point you're thinking like, you're kind of interested, but you'll probably want to know what kind of merchants that they're dealing with. And I'm glad that you're wondering that. Techscore has partnered with some of the biggest and most trusted merchants out there. You got merchants like Walmart, Amazon, AliExpress, Microsoft, DJI, just to name a few. So like I said earlier, people, if you're going to be buying tech, or if you buy as much tech as I do, you might as well get rewarded for it. And also, one more thing, if you do decide to use the link in the description down below to sign up for Techscore, go ahead and let them know that Tech Love TV sent you. So that's a win-win for both of us, and we both can make money back together. So at the end of the day, everyone wins. Once again, huge shout out to Techscore for sponsoring this video. Now, back to the show. They come in two different colors. You have a black pair and you also have these blue pairs. And currently right now you can get them on Amazon or the Sony website for $100. And as always, I'll put that link in the description down below. And to be completely transparent, Sony did not send these to me for review. And as always, I'm going to be completely unbiased and give you my true and honest opinion on these earbuds. Quickly going around this box. On the front side, it gives you the model name. Again, it says extra bass, gives you the battery life, 9 hours plus 9 hours. I'm guessing that's 9 hours on a single charge, an additional 9 hours of play time with the charging case, IPX4 water resistant. On the back side, this is overwhelmingly deep bass and clear vocals, gives you the IPX rating again, gives you the battery life, and it's a stable wireless connection. And it does emphasize again on the right side of the box, extra bass. On the left side, it gives you some more specs. It shows you the battery life, the quick charge, the IPX rating, HD, hands-free calling, voice assistant function, USB Type-C, charging case, and hybrid silicone rubber earbuds. And with that being said, let's go ahead and unbox this and see how they look, feel, operate, you know, all that good stuff. So on the inside of this box, as soon as you take them out of the case, this unboxing experience is not the greatest. Presentation, I would expect a little bit more from Sony, but you know what? That's neither here nor there. We didn't buy these for the box, we bought these for the earbuds. So this is how they look when you first get them. You got your charging case on the bottom side and you got your earbuds on the top. So underneath here, you do have some literature. You do have your extra ear tips, and there are 3 extra ear tips in here. 1 already installed on the earbuds, so that's 4 in total. And then you also have your USB Type A to USB Type C charging cable. Okay, so here is the charging case right here. As you can see, it is shaped a little bit different. I mean, it's still nice and compact. When you set them down, the Sony symbol is actually facing up a little bit towards you. The lid is at an angle, and this lid, it is not magnetic. It is more spring-loaded, and the lid is slightly transparent, a little bit foggy. You can see through it, but it's not 100% transparent. There is no wireless charging in this case. I mean, for $100, these are more of a budget earphone that Sony put out. And then you have your USB Type-C charging port on the back side. These earbuds are held in by magnets, so if these are rolling around in your bag, completely confident that these will not fall out. Now, if you drop them on the concrete, that's a different story. And then as you can see through this lid right here, how it is transparent, you got your indicator lights on the back side of the earbuds to show you that they're actually charging. And that's pretty much it for the charging case. Now let's go ahead and get into these earbuds. And just off first glance, these earbuds do look like they would stick out a little bit. It is an all plastic design, and it does look like you have a microphone on each earbud on the inside near the ear tips, and another one on the top side for your phone calls. I don't believe there's ANC in here, so those mic holes aren't for ANC. Now if I put these in my ears, as you can see, they do stick out a little bit more than normal when it comes to earbuds. I don't know if you like this look. I'm not really into this look. I like a little bit more of a streamlined look when it comes to my earbuds.
You know what I'm saying?
Stop.
I don't like that shit.
For sure, bro.
I don't like that shit.
They do fit really nice in a very snug fit, so I'm pretty confident just off of first impressions that if I do work out in these, I won't have to worry about these moving around just because of the ceiling here. Now that's also dependent on the ear tips that you use. I believe these might be the mediums already pre-installed on here, and the mediums work for me just fine. There are no touch surfaces on these earbuds. I'm not mad at that at all. As you know, I'm not a big fan of the touch surfaces. And there are physical buttons on each earbud underneath at the bottom side. So as they're in your ears, if you want to play or pause your music and answer phone calls, it's just a simple push button underneath here, which I do really appreciate. With these, you will not get any accidental touches, which is a very good look in my opinion. I don't think there's an auto pause feature on here, but I'll check that out when I test out the sound quality. And that's pretty much it for these all plastic design earbuds. The only thing that I don't like about these earbuds is that they will stick out of your ears a little bit further than what I like. But if that's something that will not bother you, then you're good money. Now that I talked about the construction, the design, the functionality of these earbuds, let me go ahead and hook these up to my mobile device and see exactly how these perform. Let's see if it holds true to this extra bass that they have plastered all over this box. Okay, so testing out the sound quality on these earbuds. The sound quality is actually really good. I don't think that it completely holds up to this title of extra bass. Yeah, there is bass in here. When I see something on this box like extra bass, I'm thinking that these are going to just blow the competition out the water. But I'm guessing if they would have put a little bit more tech inside of these earbuds and had these at a higher price point with active noise canceling in them, you probably could have got a little bit more bass out. But don't get me wrong, these do have a good amount of bass in here. It's just that I have tested out other earbuds, and in particular the Jawbra Elite Active 75Ts. In my opinion, this is just my opinion, the Jawbra Elite Active 75Ts, they produce more bass than these earbuds. And the highs, they were really good. I have no complaints on the volume limit. The volume got really loud. The mids were okay. They probably could have been better, but like I said before, these are only $100 earbuds. And then again, back to the bass. The bass, there is a good amount of bass that comes out of these, but like I said before, with extra bass labeled all across this box, I would think that maybe they would be a little bit more punchy. But I'm not complaining about what they do offer in these earbuds because of the price point. Call quality, completely in stereo. I only tested it in my basement right here. I had some music playing, called my brother, and he said that the phone call was really good. He had no problem, even with the music playing in the background. He was able to hear me, the music didn't overpower my voice. The right earbud, that's your play and pause, your track forward, your in and answer phone calls, and then also your voice assistant. So one tap will play and pause your music, a double tap, track forward, triple tap, track back. If you hold down the multifunction button on the right earbud, it will activate your voice assistant. On the left earbud, every time you press the multifunction button, it'll turn the volume up. No matter how many times you press it, as long as you're pressing it, letting it go, pressing it, letting it go, it'll keep turning up your earbuds. It won't activate some other function. Now, if you hold down the multifunction on the left earbud, it'll turn the volume down completely. The thing that I didn't like about these is that you only can listen to the left earbud by itself. But the right earbud is the earbud that controls your play and pause, your track forward, track back, and stuff like that. So if you are listening to the left earbud by itself, you have to go to your mobile device to play and pause your music. That's one thing I think Sony should have maybe switched, or had the right one as the only earbud that you can listen to by itself. so that you can still control your music and your phone calls when you have the right one in your earbud. That's just my 2 cents. That might not be a feature that bothers you, but it's something I thought I would point out just to let you know. And then also, like I said earlier, there is no automatic pause feature on here, so taking these earbuds out of your ears will not stop your music. You need to put them back in the case or manually pause it with the multifunction button on the right earbud. Oh yeah, and I don't know if I said this earlier, but the case does have quick charge in it, so a 10-minute charge will give you about an hour of playback time. And then also, if you drain the battery on these completely, it will take around 2 to 3 hours to charge all the way back up. And also, there were no latency issues on these earbuds no matter what video streaming platform I was on: YouTube, Netflix, Disney Plus, Apple TV Plus, Hulu, Amazon Prime Video. Everything was good money on that, so there will be no issue with that if that's one of your concerns. Okay, so another thing that I did not completely agree with what Sony did with these earbuds is that normally Sony has the Headphones Connect app that you can hook your earbuds and your headphones up to, so that you can go in and customize things like the EQ and stuff like that. But with these, they do not have that functionality in them. That's something that I would have liked to see, so that you can go in mainly just to mess with the EQ to get that perfect sound that you're looking for, or maybe choose one of their presets they have in there. But you do not get that with these. And I do believe if they were able to hook these up to their Headphones Connect app, that you will probably get a better sound out of them, or to get a more customizable sound, something more tailored to your listening preferences. And yeah, people, that's all I got. That was my review on the Sony WF-XB700 earbuds. The bass could have been a little bit better for having extra bass plastered all over here. The bass wasn't something that just completely stood out to me. Yes, they do have a good amount of bass in here, but I was just expecting a little bit more with the advertisement of the extra bass on here. I guess it's Sony's fault for making my brain think that way.
Playing with my emotions.
And then also, these earbuds, they do stick out a little bit more than what I like in my earbuds. But then again, there's no touch surfaces on here, which I do really think is a plus when it comes to earbuds. That's it, people. As always, if this is your first time here, you find any value in this video at all, go ahead and smash that subscribe button down below. And don't forget, hit that bell icon so you get notifications on when I drop my latest tech videos. As always, thanks for stopping by the Tech Love channel. My name is Nicholas, and I'm out. Peace.